Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, ChipZ, and as you can see we're picking up with another classic episode of Chips Ahoy. We're continuing with our catch-up to One Piece, hopefully trying to get to Elbaf during this stream. So I know we're like in the last few chapters of Egghead, we've been kind of slowly catching up. It's been pretty interesting, pretty exciting. So definitely excited to kind of continue that journey. Before we get into it, I'm kind of starting my stream a little bit early just because I have the day off. So I thought I might, get a couple hours in. I think I can probably stream for 2 hours straight. We're starting here at 3:30. I can go till 5:30. So yeah, let's see what we can get through. Gonna start by just checking the stream audio because I think just want to make sure everything sounds okay. So hang with me for one quick second while I do that. Yeah, we sound good. We sound good. That's what we like to see, people. That's what we like to see. All right, let's see. Let me make sure my other levels are coming in pretty strong. Hold on one second. One quick second. Yes. Yeah, everything is looking good. Everything is looking good. All right. Okay, guys, I don't want to belabor it too much. As you might have heard, I was I think this weekend I said I was going to try to stream. Unfortunately, it just didn't end up panning out that way. So I wanted to get a stream in today at the very least before the week starts proper. I'm sure I'll have more time to stream, probably maybe Friday as well. But we're going to start it off tonight. I also am going to be trying to post some other content this week, some of the older Chips Ahoy videos that I streamed on Twitch but just didn't get uploaded on YouTube. I have uploaded those. I'm just making thumbnails for them, so they should be posted this week as well. I think it's chapter 1102 to 1111 if I'm not mistaken. So expect a couple videos there, and then I think I have another couple of videos coming down the pipeline. So just, I'm trying to, get back into posting content. So thank you guys for your patience with me. And I appreciate the viewership and the interactions I've been getting on the stream so far. It seems like already I'm feeling like the love from the YouTube gang. YouTube gang, dude. It's definitely more of a vibe than Twitch, in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. So far, I think we've been having a good time. So gonna keep it going with this stream. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop into this shit. Yeah, right. All right, let's do it. Let's see. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. All right. So we're starting with chapter 1121. So 1121. On the last episode, we ended off with, I think, Vegapunk's transponder snail or whatever it was got pushed into the sea. Oh no, it was the what's it called himself? The transponder snail was in the giant robot, Ricky Ricardo's giant robot. He knows Joy Boy. He knows Joy Boy from the past, and he thinks Luffy is the new Joy Boy or whatever. So he's like, I wish we could fight again together, Luffy. And he's trying to give them the opportunity to escape by fighting the Gorosei, so that Luffy and the Giants can get out of Dodge and not die immediately. So fun stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. And I think, Vegapunk's broadcast is kind of still going since the robot came out of the sea. So some stuff was missed because it was underwater during the replay of the broadcast. But it's back above water now, so we'll see what happens. So looks like for this chapter, One Piece was on the cover of Weekly Shonen Jump. 27th anniversary of One Piece. Interesting. Has One Piece been going for 28 years now? Because this chapter I feel like came out a year ago, right? Certainly possible. But anyway, let us proceed. Alright, so this is the cupboard scans. They still existed at this time, I guess. Oh, good lord! What's going on here? We got Zoro cutting a watermelon, Luffy licking the ice cream, and same with Usopp, looking funny. Sexy pinup Nami, looking great. And Frankie is right where I want him to be. Sorry. I saw a Day to Remember play last night, so I got some of those jams stuck in my head. Crazy show, super fun. We got Brooke and Frankie. Frankie getting up in those cheeks, dog. I'm just joking. Anyway, and Sanji being the horn dog that he always is. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Let's get into the chapter proper. Watch out for those claws. Okay, so claws are happening. I presume from Saturn, the science minister. The clash comes to a head. Okay. We can't let them get away. Fire! So, I don't feel like the Gorosei are going to be defeated here, obviously, because, like, who would think that, right? Like, they're endgame bosses, you know, maybe not as endgame as Eam, but still endgame enough that they're not going to be defeated here on Egghead Island. This is setting up a future confrontation. Like, we're learning about all these new powers these guys have that we've never seen before. Their Conqueror's Haki's insane. They are, like, even tougher to hurt than Kaido. Like, you know, Luffy keeps, like, hurting his hand, punching them. These guys are tough as shit. So, yeah, it's intense, man. These guys are strong. And they're all, like, super strong. They're all, like, you know, Yonko level strength from what we can kind of gather. But anyway. Whoa, yeah, nothing good can come from touching that. They're poisonous. Don't touch them. Okay, so these are poisonous pincers. Poisonous claws, poisonous spider claws. What an intense attack! And he's looking all flared up. He's got his nostrils flared. He's doing the meme, doing the exhale through the nose, looking great. You still won't stay down, you bastard! So Luffy's about to go big ol' punch. Oh, and I forgot, Bonnie turned into a Nika version 2. Gender bent Nika. And she's obviously kind of getting warmed out, but she's mumbling, probably because she's pissed at Saturn for everything he's done to fuck with her dad. So she wants to fuck his shit up. Crazy that Bonnie can just, like, imagine whatever kind of future she wants. Like, she's like, yeah, I want to be Nika in the future. She's gonna eat Luffy and become Nika in the future. That's the future she desires here. You still won't stay down, you bastard. So mumble, mumble, mumble. She's mumble rapping. She kind of looks like a mumble rapper with that fit. But anyway, she's about to get into it. Luffy's like, huh? And then Saturn goes to punch her, and Luffy blocks with an armament punch. Nice. And then she does a jump, and there's like an onomatopoeia that I do not know what it says. I need to... so I've said this on the stream a couple times. Part of the reason I've gotten back into One Piece when I did right now is because I'm actually going to Japan next week. So I'm trying to, like, catch up because I want to be able to engage with, you know, like, different sort of stuff that I like while I'm there without being super spoiled to things. I imagine there will be, like, you know, if I don't get a little further, but there might be some things I'm spoiled to. But anyway, let's keep barreling through here. So Luffy punches Saturn's claw so it doesn't hit Bonnie. And he's like, Bonnie! So he's really trying to get Bonnie because she has control over the pacifista. So that's pretty intense. That's pretty powerful. Wheeze, wheeze, so she's kind of getting fucked up. Or she's at very least, like, huffing and puffing. That's it, Bonnie, you've got this. So Luffy's trying to set her up for a big ol'... Luffy's trying to help her get back. And this is why I love Luffy. Like, Luffy's always... He's not just, like, he will take the final punch if it's, like... If he's the only one who can, but oftentimes he's, like, setting up, like, his friends for the get back. Like, he set up Momonosuke to kind of, like, get a bite in on Kaido. He set up... I forget if it was, well, I guess you could say he set up Law to kind of fuck with, what's his name? Doflamingo a little bit. So, yeah, he does this. Like, he tries to set up his friends to be able to, like, properly get their get back, you know, and I appreciate that. That's one of the things that's, you know, it's one of the things that makes Luffy an admirable character. He really, like, he's not just trying to empower himself, he's trying to empower those around him. Kind of trying to bring that freedom and justice to the people. Like, it's not just him dealing out justice, it's him empowering those around him, which is what makes him awesome, you know? A day of awakening is coming, where all the pressing secrets of the Void Century will be uncovered. Oh shit. That's crazy, everyone's freaking the fuck out. Very cool. We know the weapons technology that sank the world's continents. Okay, Shirahoshi, Vivi. Vivi's in the clouds with Big News Morgan. Shirahoshi's on Fishman Island. Is still in use. Okay, so they're talking about the one that Eam has, the secret weapon. We know the weapons technology, and she's an ancient weapon. We know this as well. Shirahoshi. That sank the world's continents is still in use. Oh shit. That power is out there. I mean, like, we've seen it. We've seen it in Lelouchia, like 2 days ago. Those with rare and unique racial ancestry are relentlessly persecuted and slaughtered today. Yeah. So you could assume that, like, people like the Buccaneers, like what's his name? Our boy, Kuma, who very well could have been, like, the Buccaneers could have been allies to the D-Clan. They could have been allies to the Giants, to Nika himself back in the day. It would make sense, like, why certain, like, this would help us to understand, like, why the government, like, persecutes certain groups of people, right? Tries to snuff them out. Like, doesn't justify it by any means, but it could definitely help us, like, explain their prejudice to some degree. Are relentlessly persecuted and slaughtered today due to some mysterious quirk of history. Are you a Buccaneer? What makes my blood so special anyway? Oh shit, are we gonna find this out? Oh, Marco! Let's go, dude. Hanging out on Whitebeard's home island. I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, there was a kingdom of gods up there. He's talking about... Oh, dude, this Whitebeard drawing looks so scuffed, Oda. You gotta get your shit together, bro. It might just be the tracing done by the scanlators, though. It might not be Oda himself. But I'm talking about the distant past, back when this is when he was talking about the Lunarians. He was kind of giving Marco a history lesson on Lunarians. I wonder how he knows about that. Oh shit, we actually see King listening to this. And fucking, oh shit. You're a Lunarian. The world government is offering 100 million berries for any information on them. Okay. Look, she's got 3 eyes. Oh shit, so there's some more races of people that might have been in opposition to what became the world government. So the Lunarians, because their home was taken. The 3-Eye clan, because they had the power to, like, maybe, like, see the true secrets of the world. They got the third eye open, just like our boy Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. Yeah, so interesting. Buccaneers, Lunarians. I wonder if King will come back in any, like, meaningful way. I could see it happening. I wouldn't mind having a reprisal of King in some capacity. I liked King as a character. And I thought there was, like, potentially more to offer from him in a future capacity, potentially. Seems like he's still alive. Look, she's got 3 eyes, so they're all hearing what he's saying. Okay. Nika! And then, you're mine! You are but a parrot mimicking what you do not comprehend. So, Saturn is like, hey, you're a fucking dweeb, you copycat bitch. And, is she gonna take that? Is Bonnie gonna take that? I don't think so. Enough! So now Luffy, does he do jet stamp on all of his arms? Holy shit. Or on all of his legs, or all of his, oh shit. So he does the quadruple jet stamp just to knock them all out of the way. Nice. Okay, Luffy's badass, dude. And I've mentioned this in a previous stream. I've warmed up a lot to Gear 5. I originally liked the powers, but kind of had issues with the way Oda introduced them. Over time, I've kind of softened on that a little bit. I could talk about that more at a later time, but because we're in a little bit of a hurry, I only have 2 hours to read. I want to continue. I want to make some progress. So I'll talk about it more some other time. I've already mentioned it. I'll probably clip it. Like, I want to start, like, clipping stuff from my streams and kind of posting them as shorts or as, like, kind of, you know, kind of VODs or whatever. So I'll look into that. I do want to start, like, kind of reviewing those and posting them in bite-sized pieces when I'm talking about, like, a specific topic of conversation, you know, when I'm not just, like, reading the chapter, when I actually have interesting commentary to provide, you know? Alright. Let's see. So Bonnie is emotional. She seems to be, like, unable to move, unable to attack. She's kind of fucked up right now. I think she's just upset, and she doesn't really know. Like, she's mad and, like, upset and frustrated at the situation that Saturn has specifically put her and her father, you know? So it's fucked up. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. So I guess she's technically not a Buccaneer, because she's, like, his adopted daughter, but... That is what the tides of time have decided. So this is back when he had initially... I mean, baby Kuma, man, he didn't deserve that shit. How dare you? All those things you did to Daddy. Yeah, okay, so now she's going in. What you did to Mommy. Oh, shit. So, like, we know that Kuma's girlfriend, I forget her name, who ended up, he ended up adopting her daughter or whatever. I'm forgetting her name at the moment, but Bonnie's mom, like she was taken to, what's it called? She was taken to not the Gorosei, but like the Celestial Dragons. She was forced into marriage with one of them, and she died. I forget. I think she escaped with her daughter. So her daughter is technically the daughter. Like, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it's been a long time, like since I reviewed this, but I'm pretty sure Bonnie is technically the daughter of a Celestial Dragon. So that's interesting. It's one other example of Celestial Dragons are like. It's nurture, not nature. Like, you're not born with like someone's blood and like forced to act a certain way. You're nurtured into either, a good person, a bad person, like a morally gray person, or someone who like can do good or bad things. And like you can be nurtured out of bad nurturing, right? Like we've seen that with Mjosgard and stuff like that. So Bonnie, despite being a Celestial Dragon, is a good person. So that's cool. What you did to Mommy. Your mother ended up being part of my drug experiments. Oh, shit. Right, I forgot about that. How dare you call yourself a god? Bonnie, say hi to Mommy. Real gods do exist. Oh, shit, okay. So is this something from the past? How dare you call yourself a god? Real gods do exist. So she's talking about Nika? Or the god that her father believed in? The second coming of Nika Christ? Say hi, Bonnie, say hi to Mommy. Okay, I don't know who said that, but whatever. I wanted to be a hero, someone who could save people. Real heroes, too. All I ever wanted was for the three of us to live in peace. Aw. Being alone for so long made me want to die. Aw. Or she's like crying, being alone for so long made me want to die. Aw, that's heartbreaking. She's like, what, like 12 or 13? Like, she's really young, so... it is sweet. It is really sweet. But I kept going. I owe everything to those two. Aw, this is like the family that they wanted. That's actually really sweet. And look how small Bonnie is in Kuma's giant ass hand. That's adorable. Thank you, Bonnie. We're so glad you were born. They've blessed me in so many ways. Liberating? You insects! Oh, nice. So Luffy went giant mode. She's using a Gear 3 Gum Punch. Dude, Bonnie's powers are fucking broken, dude. She could just, like, turn into Gear 5 Luffy and use, like, all of, like, his entire moveset. What the fuck? That's insane, bro. Honestly, I can't believe Oda found a way to make, like, gender-bent Luffy, like, a thing in the narrative. Like, we do know that, we got, he did the gender-bent law thing. Is Oda a little freaky bitch? Like, is he a little perv? Because, like, I don't know too much about this, but I know some people are into, like, that sort of, like, transformation shit. Like, that's just some people's fucking fetish. I'm not trying to kink shame or whatever. Like, if you like something, you like something. Not my cup of tea, personally, but is Oda like appealing to fetishists right now? Is that what he's trying to do? Has he always been doing this? Has Oda always been appealing to fetishists? Is he a little freak? Is he a little gross sex pervert weirdo? Probably, but whatever. We'll let it slide, because One Piece is pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, she's doing a big punch liberating. Oh shit. Iceberg, man. I love Iceberg. And the Galila gang. And why are you employing a child, man? Like, there's gotta be... Does Water 7 not have child labor laws, man? What the fuck? There will be a reckoning on the day those answers come. You must be on guard to protect yourselves. Okay. What was the last part? Yeah, those answers. Right. No matter what happens, I have faith in humanity's capacity for wisdom. I have faith in science. Fuck yeah, dude. Science rules. Bill. Sorry. I also fuck heavy with science. I'm a big science and reason guy myself, so Vegapunk being science and reason pilled, and truth pilled. You know, he wants to reveal the truth of the world to the people. That makes him pretty based in my book. I have faith in science. Okay, so the Vega bottle is exploding, just like my Vega bottle. Bzgur died 25 years ago, And it's been, oh, Roger? Oh, yeah, that's what he's trying to, Roger died 25 years ago. And it's been 2 years since Whitebeard's death. A new age is heralded by the passing of old legends. Oh, shit. So here we go. So she's doing one big punch to the center, and Luffy's doing, like, Nika Punch! Or what's it called? Liberating Nika Punch! Okay, so she's doing one big punch to the center, and Luffy's doing, like, a full-on giant Gatling at Saturn right now. Damn, well, I wonder if will this do damage to him? I feel like he's been, like, pretty strong and, like, unable to take damage for a while, so I'm curious. It's definitely notable. We'll see what happens. Oh, shit, they did fuck his shit up. But we know he can just, like, reform, so... But he does look fucked up. Dude, they fucked him up and threw him into the sea. Holy shit. Whoa. Damn, dude, he got fucked up. Because he hopped on the bow, right? He hopped on the bow of the ship and was attacking the giants. So, yeah. Nice. So, Luffy, like, Gatlings his ass, like... And then Bonnie, like, sends him flying with a punch. That's fucking awesome. That is dope. And didn't Luffy throw that one Gorosei last chapter, the flying one? He just, like, fucking tossed him a million miles away by having Bonnie and the giants, like, punch him. Hit him with the Gumu Gumu no Fusen. Pretty cool. Dude, he looks fucked up, dude. I wonder if... I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to recover from that, but that's pretty fun. That's good. There are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. Yeah! So the giants are like, fuck yeah! And she's like, wow! We really sent him flying, Bonnie. Good job. Oh, and Kuma's smiling, dude. He's still in there somewhere. We know. We know, like, he poured all of his memories into that big, kind of paw ball. So, like, I feel like, hypothetically, you could he receive that and get all of his memories back? Like, Kuma's powers are super, like, weird. So, like, it's not impossible. If he rejected all of his powers into that ball, I could see it being possible that then he could maybe receive those memories by putting them back into his robot cyborg body. So, just never know, you know? It's definitely, with Vegapunk's help, I could see it being a thing that happens. Nice! Look! That's your ship, isn't it? Sunny! Okay, so they see the Sunny flying off. We're gonna die! We're gonna fall and die! Someone save us, Usopp. Crying and shitting and pissing himself as usual. And we got Chopper holding onto Jinbei's man bun. Such individuals are probably the closest to the truth. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I want to read that part from the Vegapunk. Today, there are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. The Straw Hats, baby. And pirates, just in a general sense, maybe. Such individuals are probably the closest to the truth. A coincidence, or did Roger set this all in motion? I mean, this is what we've been thinking the whole time, right? Like, this has been the main thing, is like, we all knew this is why Roger did it. This is why he started the Golden Age of piracy and kind of got people to go looking for his treasure that he left all in one piece, or that place. I'll always be a One Piece king, never a that place, cuck, loser, bitch. Thanks. But anyway, my treasure is yours to find. Everything is right where I left it. Ray-san, you'll catch a cold. Aw, Rayleigh just passed the fuck out. He's just not even listening anymore. Whew. I wonder if Roger and Rayleigh and those guys ever actually met Vegapunk, or did he just know them by reputation, and vice versa. I don't know. It's hard to say. I wonder if we'll find that out, if there'll be like a flashback or something. All right, Vegapunk, all these sick ass pirate homies are like, yeah, rock on. This guy's a fucking G, dude. Real recognized real for real. I like where this is going. They're all like, yeah, boy. All right. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it will be found by someone Joy Boy would want. Isn't the Commodore back yet? Oh shit. I can't wait much longer. Emperor Blackbeard's lair, Pirate Island, Hachinosu. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it would be found by someone Joy Boy would want. So we got Blackbeard. Boss, you're drinking too much. Shut up, I ain't drinking. Emperor Red-Haired Shank's ship, the Red Force. Nice. Nice. So we got Hachinosu. We got The Red Force. I don't know if we've ever gotten a name for that ship, so that's the first we've heard the name of Shanks' ship, which is like my favorite ship design in the whole series. I love that it's got like the little dragon head. It just looks like a real-ass pirate ship. Like, it looks dope as fuck, you know? Awesome. Oh, shit. We got Buggy, man. Here we go. Chairman Buggy! There's no doubting your greatness now. Huh? You always exceed our expectations. Emperor Buggy's base, Empty Bluffs Island. Nice. I like that it's called Empty Bluffs Island. That's very, very apt. I wonder if it was named that way before Buggy moved in or after. You always exceed our expectations, huh? There's so much more to you, to your dream than I thought. So they're all, oh, this is right after he like was on the intercom when he expressed himself, and are they all listening to sorry guys, I don't know why I'm yawning. You always exceed our expectations, huh? There's so much more to your dream than I thought. So these guys are Mihawk and Crocodile are both like, ah, fuck this guy. I wonder if it's right after he kind of announced his dream on the intercom of becoming the Pirate King, which is what he's always wanted, of course. Alright. There's no way we'll just stand by. Let's go and find it first. My fortune is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. Sorry, I love the way the 4Kids dub did that particular, like, line. And, I mean, the 4Kids fucking rap is sick. The 4Kids intro, so dope. I love that shit. Yeah. Oh, man, I gotta cover that someday. Cover that song. There's no way we'll just stand by. Let's go and find it first. Excuse me. Navy headquarters. Let's see. Who'll protect the common folk then? You dolts? So they're all... Now all the Marines want to go for the treasure too. Because they suspect it'll have larger ramifications for the world. There's no stopping this now. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. The pirates got the groove. Alright, the fate of this world will be decided by whoever finds it first. Oh shit. It all depends on who finds the One Piece. Fuck yeah, dude. Buggy crying, laughing. I can't tell if he's crying or laughing. I feel like both. But I love that they're showing... This is a great picture. I need to see this colored. I need to see this image in particular colored. Because, yeah, these are the guys. This is the gang. One of these men here will be the Pirate King. It's exciting shit. We're getting to the end game now. Oh shit. Akainu, Dragon. I mean, I guess there's some others who could potentially find the One Piece, but yeah, so we got Akainu, Dragon, whoever this fucker is. Looks like Shanks. He has like Shanks' sword, but I don't know. Then we got this homie, Eam, Kobe, oh dude, Aokiji, Figurlin Garling, Shanks' dad, and Sabo, the battle for supremacy. Oh shit. What kind of supremacy? Be careful, Oda. Be careful. Alright, next chapter. Sorry guys, I'm eating because I don't want to yawn anymore. I think chewing is a little bit preferable to yawning, in my personal opinion. Alright. Another One Piece Shonen Jump cover. I mean, this one has everybody, not just One Piece. Oh shit, Smoker. Oh shit. Oh, okay, this is just a cover request. I thought maybe... I mean, that's a sick picture of Smoker. He looks badass right there. I hope Smoker gets, like, something cool to do in the New World. I feel like he's basically only been, like, a jobber. And I guess that's fine. I feel like the point was to show that, like, just because someone is a big fish in the small pond of like, the East Blue, and even, like, of the first half of the Grand Line, it doesn't make them, like, Like, just because they're super strong in that part of the sea doesn't make them, like, a contender for the One Piece or, like, a contender for, you know, Admiral or whatever. Like, he's really strong, but, you know, Vice Admiral might be as high as he can climb. I don't know. I do hope he gets some more relevance and some cooler, more interesting stuff to do later. Like, seeing him get bodied so easily by Doflamingo was definitely a good way to hype up Doflamingo, but it did make him look kind of like, okay, well, I guess he's not very strong. I mean, he was coming off of another fight, so I try to keep that in perspective. Like, he let Virgo get the better of him by, like, spreading his body out, because he was really just trying to get Law's heart back, so that Law would give him his heart back. Like, it was an exchange. Like, him and Law had a preset plan. He was supposed to get Law's heart back from Virgo. He wasn't necessarily going all out against Virgo, because he was mostly trying to get the heart back to fulfill his obligation to Law. So it's possible he could have beat Virgo. I think a lot of people forget that. But he was obviously super injured in that fight, and then wasn't fully healed when Doflamingo came through, so Doflamingo obviously, like, washed him. Which, like, it's not that I think Smoker could beat Doflamingo, like, in a one-on-one fight, necessarily. I mean, I don't think he could at all, but, like, I think, like, you know, Smoker is, like, pretty cool. Like, it would have been cool to see him actually, like, put up a fight. Yo, what's up, Ishmael? How you doing, my man? Good to see you, man. Alright, we're doing chapter 1122. 1122. The time is at hand. Hero Academy? Is he advertising for the final season of My Hero Academy? Alright. A certain boy from Aichi drew fan art of Smoker 22 years ago. Please recreate it. Oh shit, so this is like Smoker fan art, but recreated in Oda's style. I mean, it looks sick. This is definitely the coolest, like, drawing of Smoker I've seen in a minute. Anyway, I like Smoker. I hope we see him again. I hope he does something impressive and interesting, but we'll see. I'm not expecting too much. Oda's got a lot on his plate. You gotta tamper your expectations a little bit. Alright. The fate of the world depends on pirates? So I guess for us, this makes all the sense in the world, but for the general public, this is like this is big news, you know? So yeah. The times they are a-changin'. Alright. Is this Sabaody? No. Honestly, this looks like Dressrosa. Could be, actually. Hold on a sec. What is this madness, Vegapunk? Okay. These look like the people from the island Chopper visited, but maybe I'm wrong. Actually, yeah, I don't think so. No way! Will our country sink too? The Navy has to do something. Yeah, so we're about to get a flood, which is why we'll have to get Noah's Ark. Oh shit, sorry guys, I'm cooking here. So there's gonna be a flood. Noah's Ark is in Fishman Island. That Ark is gonna carry people through the flood, because that ship is like massive. It's like the size of Fishman Island practically. I feel like that Ark is gonna carry people to a new world when like the tides are like maybe go down again, and people are able to explore the old world that's buried beneath the sea. I feel like something like that's gonna happen. Someone's gonna create a canal. You're deaf in the kitchen, not sure if you're in the pan though. Okay. Hey, I'm spitting, dude. I'm spitting. I'm not saying I'm spitting in the right direction, but I'm spitting for sure. But yeah, so now I'm thinking about it because like we learned a couple chapters ago from Vegapunk that the sea level has risen a lot in the past 800 years, and like significantly even just like recently or whatever. And part of it's due to like the mother flame in some capacity, if I remember correctly. And below the sea, like there's civilizations like that are like, you know, millennia old or whatever, because there's like, you know, a lot of them just got buried. And it's like, it's true in real life as well. Like this is kind of goes back to like the lost city of Atlantis and like, you know, people like diving to find like, you know, kingdoms that were, you know, lost to time. And ruins that were lost to time. And it's like, it would be so cool if the series ended with like the world being terraformed and like people being able to explore the old world and actually like encouraged to learn about history, people being able to travel without having to go to sea, like people actually being able to travel by land as well. I feel like that could end up happening. That'd be pretty interesting. But we'll see. The world's greatest genius just said it's real. Let's go and get it. The One Piece is out there. So now, obviously, the pirates are emboldened once again. Look at these silly motherfuckers. Look at this guy. What the fuck is his deal? I like these designs. Oda will just pull out some great designs just out of the hat for like fucking side characters, man. He's so like characters you'll see in one panel ever, and somehow they look great, like better than like they're like have more interesting designs than like most actual manga. Like no one in Solo Leveling looks this good. I mean, I guess it depends on your standard for what makes somebody good. But like personally, like what I value, like distinctness in art, in like art design and like art direction. I value, like kind of like a unique kind of take on things, like a unique perspective. Like, I'm a big. Oh yeah, here we go. Ishmael says I'm a big subscriber of the reverse mountain will get blown up, causing it to become the all blue. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, which could also work in with your terraforming theory. Yeah, I do think like Fishman Island gets brought to the surface. The red line gets destroyed because the red line is sort of like the dividing line between everything in some capacity. Like that could be a thing that happens. I'd like the idea of Reverse Mountain getting destroyed. Like the red line gets destroyed, creating all blue, or like Reverse Mountain gets destroyed, creating all blue. Those are interesting, I think, and well-founded fan theories that I think you're putting your chips in the right on the right hand, my guy. I think you're making some smart bets. You're placing your bets in a smart way. If you agree with that one. Yeah, I'm just spitballing because I only learned about the like kind of like the sea level rising stuff like, you know, like 2 streams ago. So I'm trying to just kind of process everything and get up to where you guys are at. So, but anyway, I was saying about the art, like Oda's art is just so like distinct. His character designs are so distinct. They harken back to kind of like classic cartoons, like kind of Hanna-Barbera, like, you know, like old school Warner Brothers stuff. Like, and that's why I love it. Like he has turned like the cartoony elements of like old TV into like a grand epic adventure with like shonen like power systems and shit. And it's like, and somehow he's made it work. And it's like, dude, how did you do it? But like he'll just pull out like these 3 guys have like a like in my opinion like a more distinct, more interesting character designs than like what you'd see in like the vast majority of anime today. And that's like, to me, that's insane. And like, I'm not even saying that they're Oda's best designs, but just like these are characters we're never gonna see again. You know what I'm saying? But even now, like this would be like this would be like a main side character in like an arc of like of some other series, like I don't know, like Dr. Stone or something, you know? Like these guys would all show up for like an arc and like play some sort of role. But in One Piece, one panel, that's it, we're moving on. Oda's just like slick like that. And this is not about the quality of the art, because the guy who does Dr. Stone is great. He's a great artist. More just about the distinctness of the character designs themselves. All right. It's about time we pirates ran the show. Rah! Okay, so we're impel down. The world's gonna sink anyways. Leave some for us. Yeah, the government won't know what hit them. So things are getting rowdy in the prison again. I wonder if we'll get another prison break. That'd be interesting. Although Impel Down, like they were talking about it, like Dofi and Magellan were talking about how it could end up getting flooded. Like it's already, like I think they might have already had to deal with some flooding in the past. Because it is underwater, so it's already kind of like, I don't know, they could be kind of fucked. All those prisoners would be dead. And that, like, I'm not saying they're not good, they're you know, good people who, you know, some of them probably should be dead, but it's like still like kind of like an ethical quandary of like, well, do we want to let all these prisoners die? Like it's not necessarily a good thing, right? Maybe they can do it above ground. Everything should become a Sky Islands. That's my theory. The waters keep rising, so everyone moves to Skypiea. I think that's going to happen. Why are you letting them hear the message? Every snail in the prison is playing it. And we can't stop them. Oh shit, they've hijacked their frequencies. How could you, Vegapunk? So all the vice admirals are fucking pissed. Is this from Manga? I don't know. Maybe not. Luffy-san, King of the pirates? But you'd have to make the whole world kneel to you. Don't tell me you're after the One Piece. And he just smiles. Aww. This is really cute. I like seeing the old school art. And I like seeing Kobe looking like he did back in those early days. Luffy-san, I have to stop you from achieving your dream. Oh shit. Kobe getting serious. But you know Luffy's just gonna punch him in the face and, you know, crack his head again if he ever gets in his way. Even with that God punch of yours. Damn, but that's a pretty serious statement. I have to stop you from achieving your dream is pretty huge. Especially because Luffy encouraged him to follow his dream, so it is notable. Why are you dummies calling it my world now? You don't really want that, right? Huh? Chairman Buggy, it's our world, ain't it? Oh shit. Buggy! Man, Buggy always knows what to say, dude. That's why we love him. Chairman Buggy will follow you to the depths of hell. I gotta say, this gag with Buggy never gets old to me. It's so funny. And him looking like such a badass here. That's great. And they're just like, oh god, I can't believe we have to rely on this guy. He's like, just sit. Right. What should we do, Teach? We could just kill him. Karibo? Caribou? Oh, Caribou's on their ship. Shit. Oh, that's not good. Caribou? Commodore Teach, I'm sure my information will please you. Bring him to me. I'll put him down if his info is a dud. Oh shit. I mean, he knows about a ton of shit. He knows where Pluton is. He knows the true identity of Shirahoshi. Like, this guy knows some crazy shit. Like, this is not good. Like, it is not good that Caribou has fallen into Blackbeard's hands. Like, this is bad. That is the truth. That is the truth. This is Joy Boy. Oh shit. Okay, so now Tusk Man has punctured Ricky Ricardo's giant robot. So he's getting fucked up. The broadcast might have stopped. Iron Giant, no! Dude, what if he pulls the Iron Giant, he takes this pig boy into the sun and says, Superman, and like, does the pose. That's such a, Iron Giant is such a good movie, man. Iron Giant, no! Anything but that. Okay, now the transponder snail is fully dead. Right as he was about to get into Joy Boy lore. Honestly, I'm fine that we skipped that. That horse geezer is back. Do something, Zoro. Oh shit. Yeah, this guy's intense. He's dangerous. I'm glad Zoro has like a cool enemy to fight though. I'm sorry, Joy Boy. Rick, the giant robot, huh? I want to apologize to you too. I knew that there was no chance he would still be alive. Did you mistake me for someone else? You look just like him. It was nostalgic. My feelings from that day came rushing back. Interesting. Interesting, okay. I hope Joy Boy forgives me. Oh shit, they're all doing their thing right now. I failed to make him king. I hope Joy Boy forgives me. I failed to make him king. King? What is your name? Whoa, the giant worm. So now that, yeah, the giant worm, the horseman, even our boy who got fucked up, Saturn, and Piglad, they're all rushing. They're all rushing in. What's gonna happen? This is bad. We're going to sink. Yeah, fuck. This is really bad. That worm is massive, dude. I didn't realize how big the worm was. That's crazy. What is your name? I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who's going to be the king of pirates. King of the pirates. D? Oh, shit. What's about to happen? Did the robot just do something? Did he just take out a... Is he about to self-destruct? Is the robot about to self-destruct with all the Gorosei right there? Yo, that would be wild, bro. That would be wild. Okay, hold on. All right, this is crazy. All right, hold up. I gotta lock in. So he pulls the thing and starts to zap, and now he's like zipping and zapping. He's got like hockey. I don't know if it's hockey or just like lightning coming out of him, but like, no, it's hockey. Hey, Luffy. Thank you. You let me hear that nostalgic rhythm one last time. The Luffy heartbeat, the pounding of the Nika drum. And he's like, Conqueror's hockey? Oh shit, so it's knocking out some of the Marines. Don't die. I won't let you die. Okay, so he's trying to save Luffy with his final act, and holy shit, dude, the Conqueror's hockey blast from this guy is massive. What the hell is happening? Hooah! So it's blasting, it's taking out all the Marines in the vicinity. Is he about to explode? Possibly. Is this hockey? It's so strong. So even baby punk, I forget her name, is sweating. Popped a Molly, I'm sweating. Anyway, who's causing it? Who's causing it? Okay. So this guy, butt chin guy. So it's the robot, man. The robot's causing it. OMG, I can't believe it. What's up, Doji? How you doing, man? Had a Euro-friendly time. Yeah, I had a little bit of I had the day off. So I was like, you know what? Let me get in on and do a little Euro-friendly stream for y'all. But yeah, we're in chapter 122. And yeah, we're just kind of cooking through right now. Some crazy shit's happening. This robot's about to explode. Or something. Wait, did he just change them all back into, like, people? The fuck? Wait, what? Did he force them to transform? By unleashing the hockey blast? Like, did he nullify their devil fruit power? Is that what's being implied here? Like, his hockey was so strong it nullified the power of, like, their devil fruits? Because that's wild if that's what's happening. Oh, fuck. Wait, did it send them back? Did it send them away? Oh, and the one guy is still here. What the fuck? Oh my god. What? Because he was thrown back there. Hoof, hoof. So now they're back. So it de-summoned them. What the hell, dude? What? What does this mean? What are the ramifications of this? Is this something Luffy can learn how to do? Like, he has, like, stored hockey or I don't know what's going on. Like, they were describing it as hockey. But that's the craziest hockey shit. It, like, completely, like, de-transformed them. Literally sent them all the way back to Marijoa. What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. So they're kind of beat up. They've been fucking sent back, dude. Wah! Great Emu! So, okay, Emu is falling down. Who is this other person? Huff. Joy Boy! Huff. Okay, so Emu's freaking out, thinking about Joy Boy. Huffing and puffing. Oh, is this Joy Boy's hockey that was unleashed? And that somehow depowered everyone and even made Emu fucking freak the fuck out? Because he felt Joy Boy's power? What I don't understand is why has Emu not sent the fucking sky laser to the island yet? Like, why has that not happened? It feels like that's like what we're waiting for, right? Ah, so they're about to fall into the sea, the sunny. Bam! Glad you guys made it! Nice. And because everyone's knocked out and the Gorosei were sent away, they actually have a legitimate chance of escaping. And you know what? I remember why you can't send the space laser. It's because of the Mother Flame. Like, they need the Mother Flame. They need York, right? Like, they do need, there are certain things that they need from Egghead. They can't just get rid of it. So, that's fair. Even though the whole island's on fire, so, okay. I mean, they might as well have destroyed it. It looks like it just got Buster called. So, but whatever. Luffy, what happened to those monsters? No idea. They disappeared. What in the world? A robot with haki? And how did that make them vanish? We did it. We landed safe. Even Jinbei's like frothing at the mouth, freaking the fuck out. We did it. We landed safely. Are you okay, Nami-san? I'm fine, but Atlas and Edison... Oh shit. Saturn's still there. Oh, wait. Did he not despawn? Saturn did not despawn with the others. Well, you know what? Saturn summoned them. Saturn went there in person. The others were summoned. So maybe they were like projecting their bodies? Well, the other guy was thrown back. So that's what I don't understand. Like this beard man, was like waiting for them to come back, which was interesting. But he was like thrown out of the sky. Like Luffy just threw him as far away as he possibly could. So maybe it was like a projection? But Saturn is still there. Oh shit, so they're staring each other down. Robot versus Gorosei. Listen up, Emeth. So the robot's name is Emeth. Okay. The time is at hand. The time, and this is Joy Boy right here, huh? Presumably. Oh shit. Straw Hat Joy Boy? What? I mean, we did know about the Straw Hat in Eames' basement, so that's notable. I'm gonna gather my most powerful haki and seal it inside you. What the fuck? You can gather haki and seal it inside of something? I mean, okay, we did know haki can be put in a sword. This we knew. So there are things about haki that we, like, are aware of that we know we don't know everything about it yet. So the fact that you can store your haki and place it into an object, we did kind of know about because of the sword stuff. So this isn't a retcon just yet or anything, but it's interesting. Whoa! You're bound to live much longer than me. I'm not going to always be around to help. Ah, that sounds terrible. Aw. I mean, I really like the design of the robot in this picture with the cool overalls. It's a cute design. At some point, you're going to be in mortal danger, or someone you want to save will be. When that happens, untie the knots. Oh shit. So when the time is at hand, you'll still be there to help. Nice. He does look just like Luffy. It's like crazy, honestly. That like literally looks like Luffy in Wano. Like literally the same like outline, same silhouette, same. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about like I'm still kind of on the fence about the Joy Boy and Luffy comparison and like them having the same power. It does make me wonder like it's not a matter of something being planned from the start of the story. Like I don't care as much about that. For me, it's more about like where is Oda going with this, right? Like is it just to draw these parallels? Parallels are fine. Like parallels are cool. They can be like allusions to the past and the future, like and there's ways you can do prophecy to make it like not feel contrived. But it's also, there are plenty of ways to do prophecy that can make it feel incredibly contrived. So it just depends. It just depends. We'll have to see what he does. That's right. Whenever it happens, I'll be saving you from here in the past, just like always. Oh, okay. Okay, they got a cute relationship. I like this. That makes me happy. Thanks. Now it doesn't matter if you're dead. It will be like you are still with me. Interesting. So that's why this is Joy Boy's haki that was unleashed. It was stored inside of him. And that's what Eam felt and made Eam freak the fuck out. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Hey, that's not going to happen for ages. Ages and ages. I hope I don't get lonely. I mean, he looks so super like happy-go-lucky here, like the robot. Well, here he looks like, you know, like absolutely fucked up. Dreaming of memories. Interesting. Clearly he did get a little bit lonely, but at least he had Vegapunk to keep him company, so that's cool. Although he only just awakened presumably because the sound of Nika, right? The sound of the heartbeat drum, right? Okay, so we got 11:23. Let's just move straight forward. Let's get through some more if we can. I still have about an hour before I have to go. Destiny-wise, okay, hold on. Bonnie, this arc gives me hope that Joy Boy doesn't have to be Luffy necessarily. That's honestly pretty fair, yeah. I will say, Doji, I don't know how much you've seen of like my past 2 streams, but I've kind of like come around a little bit on like Gear 5 and sort of my feelings on the matter. Like I'm not, like you know, obviously like there's some stuff with like the Joy Boy, kind of like Destiny stuff that I'm like a little bit like iffy on, but generally speaking, like I like Gear 5. I like, and I don't even mind the way Oda introduced it. I honestly think like if you're gonna like clearly Oda wants to tell the story within a particular time frame, and like, you know, obviously like maybe there are ways that he could have introduced it like a little bit more naturally, but at the end of the day, I don't really mind the, you know, the somewhat of a retcon of like Luffy's fruit actually being a mythical Zoan. Just because, like, I think it's, like, an interesting twist to do in, like, the Zoan arc, and it gives Luffy, like, I don't know how else you would have been able to do a transformation with Luffy if you didn't do that. Because, like, presumably, like, people, like, other Paramecia fruit, like, people that we've seen, when they use a power, they're, like, manipulating the, like, just the, like, kind of stuff around them. They're not, like, it doesn't make them transform like a Zoan would transform, right? So, like, for me, I actually like that, like Oda found a way to give him like kind of like a Super Saiyan transformation, essentially, like a Super Saiyan-esque transformation. Obviously much more like silly and whimsical, much more One Piece coded, which is great. And the power set's great. And yeah, I think it makes sense. It's the kind of like Destiny aspect of it, and like the kind of like, oh god, this is the like fruit that we've been worried about for 100 years, and like kind of like sort of retroactively lionizing the fruit. Is a little bit silly to me, but like at the end of the day, I think it's fine. Like, and for me, like the pros far outweigh the cons. Like I like what, I generally speaking, like it's a little rocky to get to where we're at, but like I like where we're at. So I'm not upset about it. And there had to be like, I will say, like I mentioned this in a previous stream, I think the 2 streams ago. But I actually really like Oda had to, because, like, obviously, who's the character in the Straw Hats that cares about history of the world? It's Robin. Robin, there's one person. It's Robin. And obviously, over time, we've learned about more characters who know about the ancient history, like Rayleigh, and even, like, Momonosuke, and, there are other people who are interested in the past, you know? Like, Roger, even. Like, there are other people who were interested in, like, the world before modern times. Luffy doesn't seem to care about this shit at all. And, like, that's super in line with Luffy's character. So I think in order to give Luffy a vested interest and, like, actually make him a participant in sort of, like, these deeper, like, lore of the One Piece universe, like, kind of related stakes, like, you had to give him a stake in the game. Giving him this connection to Joy Boy, who's a figure that has been read about, like, and mentioned before by, like, Robin and stuff, like, giving him a connection to like a direct connection, like a direct kind of, yeah, like literally like as direct of a connection as you can, like similar personality, similar power set, you know, similar philosophy apparently, like, you know, similar powers, like giving him this direct connection to a prominent figure of the past, and essentially like that gives Luffy a stake in the true history of the world. It makes the lore about like Luffy and what we're learning more about his character as he grows into the person he's like trying to become, like the Pirate King, and like seeing his development, learning more about like what he wants to do, like what his true dream actually is. Like there are elements about it that like I think could have been maybe like foreshadowed a little bit better, or like kind of, you know, drip fed in a little bit more. Like I think Oda like probably like developed these ideas as he went along. I don't think this is all planned from chapter 1 or whatever, but all in all, I like where he's taking things. I think it was smart to tie Luffy as a person and like his goals and his personality and like what he wants to like the history of the world. Like, and Oda's done that before. He obviously did that with like Skypiea. He's done it with other arcs as well. Kind of like tying sort of like Luffy's actions in the present, his philosophy in the present, kind of being a fulfillment of something that happened in the past, like in Skypiea, for instance. But I like that this is also being tied in with like the ancient history, which we as readers all want to know about. So like this gives Luffy like a skin in the game, I think it's a smart way to like kind of handle this this element of the story. So for me, I'm with it. You know, I'm with it. I'm along for the ride, and I'm enjoying it. I think Oda's handling it pretty well. There are things like he could have done a little better here and there, but overall, I'm having a good time with this. And I think I see the vision. I see the vision. All right, to continue, 1123, the Void Fortnite. Oh my God, we're getting new skins in Fortnite. One Piece skins, yeah. I'm pretty sure they have those now, right? One Piece skins in Fortnite. I'd be pretty surprised if they didn't. I haven't played Fortnite in a hot minute. I think I played like once with some friends, maybe twice. Just because there was a time when it was pretty popular, and like me and my friends, I think, tried it out. But we weren't like that was never a game I got like super into. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 11, sentenced to eat Odin with the person they hate. So they're eating Odin with the new Odin. Oh my God! And did Yamato make the Odin himself? Who's to say? And obviously the homie, love this guy, silly looking guy with the pompadour, formerly pompadour. Now he's got a ponytail. I forget this guy's name, but I like him a lot. He's cool. All right, moving on. Let's see. Come in, Egghead. What's happening? So all the fucking, like, most of the Marines have just been, like, completely, like, wiped out or, like, passed out. Hey, wake up. The Straw Hats are escaping. Oh, shit. Even Vice Admiral. I mean, she was depowered by Bonnie. She did get turned into a child. I forget her name, but she's super strong. She was able to, like, punch a giant in the face, then, like, broke a ship with her bare hands. Like, broke the giant's ship with her bare hands. So she's super strong. Dude, and Vice Admiral's passed out from that hockey. That's crazy, bro. What's happening? Whoa! It's true, they're all knocked out, captains. No kidding. Was that even stronger than Red Hair's? There was no hostility to it. Interesting, there was no hostility to it. So Red Hair's hockey must be, Shanks' hockey must be insane then. That's crazy. So that means Roger's hockey was probably even more intense, right? Haha! Thank you, Giant Robo! That's awesome. Rah! Okay, rah! So Luffy's laughing. And now we're on our way to Elbaf, dude! We made it! Yes, the title of the stream! Oh my God! The title of the stream, wherever that is, down here. Fuck yeah, dude. Then let's take advantage of their slumber and get the heck out of here. Ga-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I like the sound of that. Let's get going, boys. We got all the boys, dude. I love the big giant guy, the chubby giant guy with the mustache and the bowl cut. I don't know why, that guy just tickles me. I like his design a lot. Honestly, all the giants look cool as fuck. Like, the giant warrior pirates are looking badass. Let's get going, boys! Set sail to Elbaf! Yes! Fuck yeah, we've been waiting like 27 years to get to Elbaf. I mean, I don't know about that. We've been waiting however long, since fucking Little Garden. I know me and all of you out there have been wanting to go to Elbaf. For me, this is like probably the arc that I've been most excited for. Like, more or less, like, since, like, early on. And I honestly wasn't even sure if we'd ever get to visit Elbaf in the story. I thought it was possible that, like, we maybe wouldn't go there in the story, but maybe, like, Usopp would venture there, kind of as, like, a like, kind of like a epilogue type of thing. Like, kind of going on his own adventure to visit Elbaf, to find his heroes. But I'm loving that we're getting to go. So yeah, let's fucking go. Set sail to Elbaf. Aw, so little Bonnie passed the fuck out. We got Zoro. We got Usopp crying. Oh, dude, he's seeing his heroes. Aw, Usopp reunited with Dory and Brogy. His masters, his senseis. And Nami cradling old Luffy in her bosom. Damn, Luffy gets so fucked up. Like, it's funny, when he does Gear 3, he turns into a child, like a small, little chibi Luffy. When he does Gear 5, he turns into old man Luffy. I wonder if there's repercussions to that transformation. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Rah! Oh shit, here we go. What you said back there just doesn't sit right with me. Oh, he's talking talking to the Stella, huh? Was this what you wanted, Vegapunk? Was it? I couldn't hear everything, but you said some pretty outrageous stuff. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, Egghead. There's an abnormality in the number so interesting. Interesting that Sanji's questioning him about this. Also, got to say, I love the design of the. I really like the design of the. Besides Shanks' ship, this is probably my second favorite ship design. The giant warrior ship design. Like, it's just I love Viking ships. Those are always my favorite. Oh, and that's the hole that the punk girl punched into the hull of the ship. Like, you could even still see it. That's crazy. All right. I guess it's not going to sink just from that, huh? What you said back there just doesn't sit right with me. Was this what you wanted, Vegapunk? Was it? I couldn't hear everything, but you said some pretty outrageous stuff. Why doesn't that sit right with him? Interesting. 2 weeks ago, Egghead. There's an abnormality in the numbers from the power plant. Yes, I'm certain of it. Look at the change in the particle number density and neutron flux. The amount of energy expenditure on the Seraphim has been inching upward. If that's a mistake in our calculations, it's a grave one. Oh shit. Huh? Wait, those aren't the numbers we confirmed, are they? The response rate is rising, but the power plant remains stable. Alright, so this is, what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Yes, which means that this data represents evidence that someone has stolen some of the mother flame. Oh shit. Right, this is how he first found out, and this is what led him to make the video in the first place. All of the numbers regarding the power plant have been carefully manipulated to look normal, and the only one who could pull off such a feat is a Vegapunk. Oh shit, is Vegapunk. Was it Lilith? She's evil! That's so funny. It would be interesting if we got like a Lilith betrayal at some point, her siding with York or something. I'm sorry to say that we're the only three with airtight alibis. So these three, it was Pythagoras, you know, Daft Punk guy, and the Stella. We're the only three without airtight alibis. So these guys were kind of already like, okay, what's going on? So that's what created the urgency. He knew that something was amiss, that one of the Vegapunk iterations had betrayed them, and that would lead to their demise. So this was like a calculated plan, but like a calculated reaction to that news, essentially. Very interesting. The amount of energy that was siphoned off is vast. So it was one of the remaining four then, like Lilith. And that's why you want us to put our brains on stealth mode? Yes, if this experience is shared with Punk Records, then the culprit will know we're onto them. So they thought it was Lilith. 1 week ago, oh dear, I've identified the culprit. It's York! What? So both of them freaked the fuck out when they heard this. The information synced with Punk Records was all dummy memories. Even the video footage was faked from the camp snails along the infiltration routes. They found out a while ago. Okay. But why? For what purpose? Also, forgive me, Lilith. Yeah. I found evidence that the Sea Beast's weapons were controlled as well. Traces of wiretapping, white transponder snail usage detected. Interesting. Okay, wiretapping. Found it. I've successfully recovered the data of this long-distance snail. Distant snail call. Okay. I was going to say snail call. Interesting. Dr. Vegapunk is studying the Void Sentry. A transmission to Mary Joa. No wonder Cypherpole was coming to investigate so often. Oh shit, so this is when he realized. 6 days ago. They say the kingdom of Alesia is gone. The details are unclear as of yet, but it can only be an omen. Oh shit. Pythagoras, keep a close eye on wireless transmissions and underground reservoir levels. Do you think it's related to the stolen Mother Flame? I do. She must have used the Sea Beast weapons to transport it to the government. That would make sense. I might speak without evidence to back it up, I'm certain the world government is in possession of an ancient weapon. Yeah. They've used the mother flame York gave them to activate it. We will see the grisly results soon enough. I know in my heart it is true, but I cannot go public with it. This is all my fault. I should never have tried to isolate greed from the human mind. Oh shit. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think about it that way, but I didn't think about York as a personification of greed. But I guess it does make sense, right? Like, I guess I initially thought of her as like more like sloth, but I could also see greed being the distinguishing factor there. Do you think that we could apprehend York to keep her from causing more harm? No, it's already too late. Whatever York is after, it doesn't matter. Anyone who learns of the Void Sentry will be eliminated. By recklessly handing over the Mother Flame to them, York has demonstrated her potential value. We would never have done such a thing without thoroughly determining the purpose and safety of it first. I mean, yeah. So he says we would never have done such a thing because it's like, that's... York is just part of them. It's Vegapunk's greed. There is still time for us to flee, Stella. Then I require an escape ship. What? That's a funny way to say require. Okay. Requasar. One that will... I forget what a quasar is. I should look that up, but I'll do it later. Then I requasar an escape ship. One that will evacuate all the residents of Egghead. It is too late for us, however. Secret orders have already gone out to various naval branches. How do you know this? I guess because he's seen the signs of it, so... Dude, Egghead was such a crazy island. It's crazy that this place got destroyed. It's unfortunate. Like, it's such a cool place. One of the coolest locations we visited, to be honest. Like, just a futuristic, kind of like Atom Punk style city. Love it. Love it. They will hound us to the very ends of the earth, and to die anywhere else would be to die in vain. More importantly, Egghead has facilities and tools that O'Hara did not 22 years ago. I have the means to maximize the reach of my voice. Nice. The voice of all things? No. Well, I mean, he just broadcasting. He just did a broadcast. The closer I get, the darker it looms. Just what is the world government? If I must die, it won't be for nothing. Nice. Based. That's the hardest motherfucker you've ever seen, guys. This man with his tongue on the ground. I'm sorry this had to happen to you. That's silly. We're both Vegapunk. We're both Vegapunk too, you know? We were thinking the same thing. Alright, let's see. The only question, Stella, is what death will accomplish. Indeed. There's one other thing we cannot afford to lose. The cloud plant that produces island clouds. Those clouds might be the foundation of humanity's survival, after all. I mean, that's true. That's what I was saying before. Like, why don't they all move up to a sky island? You'd think that would be, like, the most appropriate way to survive, right? Under the circumstances. The cloud plant that produces island clouds. Those clouds might be the foundation of humanity's survival, after all. Yeah. Huh? What's the Stella doing here? Oh shit. Ah, York. Just doing what I always do. Giving the Mother Flame a little test run. If we can move this thing with it, it might just be the ideal energy source. That's right. That's true. I hope you finish your experiment soon. I do too. But that it stays incomplete is my only hope. Oh shit. Two days ago. Go ahead. We're recording. Ahem, hello. Check, check. Is this on? Hello out there. Come in, world. Ahem, I am Dr. Vegapunk, a humble genius scientist. Humble genius. That's me, actually. I'm a humble genius, just so you guys know. They're going to be shocked by this, but it's the truth, and everyone has a right to know it. No one will expect that the transponder snail is hidden within here, and now it's set up to transmit upon my death. Nice. And to prevent anyone else from learning, what we have arranged this little trick. I'll be erasing this event from our minds. Oh shit, dude, that's a 4D chess right there. That's awesome. He did the what's it called? The mind wipe from Men in Black. That's actually so cool. I love that. That's why, like, it seemed like this whole time, like, I was like, oh, interesting, like, because it felt like they were really surprised when York turned. I thought maybe they were just really good actors, but no, they actually erased. Was it just the trick they erased, or was it like the actual like knowledge that York was a traitor? I wonder. It's hard to say, but it's cool that these three, who I think have all died at this point, were the ones who kind of came up with this gambit. I actually really like it. However, this will come at the cost of many other memories. Interesting. Okay. Such as York's betrayal and and theft of the Mother Flame, and the imminent threat to our lives. Yeah. We will be startled anew by these things. Indeed. We will be frightened all over again. However, our plans will already have been laid, and the utter disaster that awaits just around the corner is none other than our ultimate triumph. Wow. The utter disaster that awaits around the corner is none other than our ultimate triumph. That's a bar. That's a bar right there. That's fucking sick. I had to read that a few times just to like fully like grasp like how big of a statement that is. Cool. Why am I here? This is the memory mass testing lab. Wait, this is my handwriting. Good morning, gentlemen. You will find that within your memory there is now a void fortnight, but it was done of your own volition. There are many surprises in store for you. LOL. LOL. You wrote LOL. Someone in One Piece wrote LOL. That's pretty funny. But I will leave you with one piece. I'll leave everything I own in one piece. Sorry. I'll leave you with one piece of information. Oh shit. The world government knows about your research into the Void Century. What? They do? But rest assured that you've already put together the perfect countermeasure before your hurdle towards your glorious death. Death? Who's mine? And one more thing. Excuse me, guys. Stella. Straw Hat, the Emperor of the Sea, has just landed here with Bonnie. What? CP6 has landed. What? We're surrounded by Navy battleships. What? It's Admiral Kizaru and Miss Saint Saturn. What? You're just constantly being caught off guard and caught by surprise. I want you to know, though we're going down to save Bonnie, I intend to remain down here. Huh? But you'll die. I don't want you to save me. Just leave me down there to perish. Huh? You got a death wish or something? Certainly not. But I feel like my death might cause something to happen. Okay. It sure will. A bunch of people will be upset. I can't just let you die. A bunch of people will be upset. I can't just let you die. So Sanji's being the morally good character here, being like a good friend. Well, I don't know about a good friend, but like he's like saying like, no, look, like he's thinking about it from a humanist perspective, while Vegapunk's thinking about it more like pragmatically, right? I think this is something people mix up in real life a lot. Like sometimes someone will make like a pragmatic suggestion, or I've been thinking about this a lot, especially like with like political discourse and stuff. Like I feel like people will make like pragmatic suggestions or pragmatic arguments or approach things pragmatically because they know like what they can accomplish or achieve versus what they can't based on sort of like the obstacles in their way, the political climate, etc. Where others will speak from like a place of sort of like the ends justify the means, like let's get to this desired outcome, where others are kind of like, you know, more comfortable sort of, I guess, making a coalition or making a deal or whatever. When it comes to the One Piece, what now? Oh shit. Pretty please. And one other thing, when it comes to the One Piece, what now? I want your crew to be the ones who get it. Oh shit, he's rooting for the Straw Hats. Let's go, man. A toast to reuniting with old friends. Oh, dude, Usopp's on the top, dude. There's the boy. There's the boy. No, 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 later. He's so fucked up. They're all drinking, they're having a toast. Luffy, he's toasting. I love that they're toasting with Luffy and Usopp in their hands. They're like part of the toast. Gabba, gabba, yeah. Wait, so who's this on is this Chopper? On in Dory's beard? Pretty funny either way. To reuniting with old friends. Onward to Elbaf. Onward to my dream. Yes, Usopp. It's finally time, bro. It's finally time. Vegapunk is a cool cookie. I agree, Doji. I agree. Alright, next chapter, guys. We gotta at least try to get to Elbaf. I think this is probably going to be the last one I read for this session. Just because I have somewhere to be in about an hour from now. A little over an hour from now, so... I do need to get ready for that, but I do want to get through this chapter, so let's check this out. Okay, 1124, Close Friend. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 12, Preventing an Abduction on the Road to Curry. Interesting, so who almost got abducted? It was this lady with the blonde hair? And who almost abducted her? I guess we don't know. Time will tell. Big news, Morgans! It's time to get the dance floors of the world bouncing, folks. Let's go. We've got a fresh set list of tracks packed full of new news. Give them fear. Paint a picture of utter disaster in the future. Alright, Morgan's trying to get funky with it, trying to get the dance floor pumping. That's what I like to see. They're desperate for information, and the only place they'll get it is the next World Economic Journal. You're incorrigible. Vegapunk spoke of hope as well. Don't tell me how to run my stage, little girl. I actually like this dynamic between Morgans and Vivi. It's a cute dynamic. I wonder if it'll go anywhere. Because Morgans is like by far like the most fun character in One Piece. He's just so funny. Such a goofy design, such a funny idea. A bird who runs a fucking business full of birds that send news everywhere. And all he wants is the big scoop. That's his main goal, is just to have the biggest story in the world, to come up with the biggest scoops. So of course he's pissed at Vegapunk for broadcasting it himself. Don't tell me how to run my stage, little girl, or I'll tell them where you're hiding. Oh, did I say something to offend you, you falsehood-amplifying albatross? Oh, shit! Vivi coming for his neck with that one. Oh, God. Okay. The intelligent people of the world won't be manipulated by your lies. I mean, girl, I think you're giving the intelligent people of the world a bit too much credit here. Information silos are like one of the biggest factors in division. I feel like... Sorry guys, I don't mean to be chewing too much, I'm just a little hungry. And I'm also a little tired, so I'm trying to eat to help wake myself up. But yeah, it's like, in the real world, like some of like the... I mean, I'm not saying free press is bad, like free press is good. You should, a good place to live will have freedom of the press, like the ability for the press to report on the things that they want to report on. But the kind of like double-edged sword of that is that you will have people who have preconceived notions, who have, who go into investigating a story with like a confirmation bias, right? And like that can be something you see, like it's something you often see on both sides of the political spectrum, really. And like, I think there's a lack of willingness to kind of search for alternative perspectives or engage with alternative perspectives if you've already like made up your mind about something. So like in that way, like Morgans could be considered the biggest villain in the entirety of the series because he influences the world with like he's an information manipulator. He takes news, he's not like reporting necessarily like fairly or accurately on anything. He is like manipulating information, maybe not lying outright, but essentially like, putting a clear like bend into his coverage that kind of influences people one way or another. Wappo. Ah! I love Wappo, man. Such a funny guy. Now, Vivi. Now, Vivi, my dear, sweet girl. Let's not forget that we have nowhere to go if we make him angry. I never thought I would have seen Wapple sucking up to Vivi. That's crazy. Vivi's got more of a backbone than he does. And I love how the girlies are going wild for Vivi. Vivi's that, the lesbian princess that they all love. Alright. I'm just joking. I have no... I mean, I know some people ship Nami with Vivi, right? That's something that's come up a few times. Because a lot of people speculate that Nami might be a little on the queer side of things. Nothing wrong with that. That's great. You know, you get yours, girl. I don't know if Vivi's the same. She has like kind of like a... I don't know if she has a thing with Koza, but like, you know, like that might just be childhood friend type thing. It might not be romantic at all, but it could be. You know, it could be something that comes from that. Well, you have a point. The truth's a good tale as well. The whole world sinking into the sea. But the sky is my home. I guess it'll be my era soon. Are we gonna get Yonko Big News Morgans? Honestly, I could see it. Remember when he beat up that Cypherpole agent? That was amazing. Just with his bare bird hands. That was so funny. Anyway. So do you really want to take that attitude with me, princess? Sure, it won't set you back in the days ahead. Sure, it won't set you back in the days ahead? I'm sure. If the world is going to be destroyed, I don't expect to live through it anyway. Wow, that's pretty noble of her. Wah! Look at this, a whole pile of juicy stories to gawk at. Vivi, I don't think it's such a good idea to. So Wapple's just like, Vivi-sama, or Vivi-chan, not like this, but like essentially like, you know what I'm saying. He's just like, you know, like he's just like timid, like Wapple's like, you know, he's totally changed. Like he used to be kind of like, you know, he was never a pushover. He would always kind of go for what he wanted, right? And in this case, he's like, you know, he's like, you absolutely, you know, like, please, Vivi-sama, like, don't do it. Don't upset Big News Morgans. It's funny to see him like that. Emperor Blackbeard versus Trafalgar Law. Emperor Redhair versus Eustace Captain Kidd. Emperor Straw Hat Luffy murders Vegapunk. Liar. So she knows that's a lie. But to be fair, they don't have like 100% proof either which way. But obviously Vivi has confirmation bias. She doesn't think Luffy would do that. But, you know, to be fair, Big News Morgans is just believing the statements from the government. So he also has a confirmation bias as well. He just wants to get that headline, though. Come in. Creak, creak, creak. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, there he goes. Sentomaru just floating away on his own little raft with his own little rations and whatever water he has and his axe. He's just floating away, aw, and crying because he misses his friend Vegapunk, and probably his uncle too. Uncle Kizaru is his uncle, right? Aw, what a nice guy. Honestly, I've always liked Sentomaru. I've always liked his design. I've always liked his disposition. I feel like he kind of got washed pretty quickly by Lucci. I feel like he should have put up more of a fight, but whatever. Is everyone dead? Come in, Egghead. Is everyone dead? Come in, Egghead. Oh, shut up. Why are you picking up the call? Borsalino? Borsalino. I always loved how Italian that sounds. What happened to the others? Every last one is asleep and foaming at the mouth. What's that supposed to mean? Is Saint Saturn unharmed? What about the power plants? Any escapees? I'll have a report sent in once the youngins wake up. You better not have done a sloppy job on this one, Borsalino. Alright, Sakazuki, tell me something. Have you ever killed a close friend? Oh shit. Dude, Kizaru's pretty based. Is this Kizaru's like, is he about to go woke? Because like, I'll say this, like, yeah, Akainu could beat Aokiji, But Borsalino, my man Kizaru, is kind of on another level. I feel like he's the strongest, low-key. Like, I mean, Akainu might have more, like, direct, like, deadliness to him, like, with his magma, but just because, like, anytime he touches someone, that could, like, burn them alive. But, like, I don't know. Like, Kizaru is, like, light speed. He's got, like, he can make, like, clones of himself with light. He can fly. Like, he's insane, dude. Like, he's got, like, the craziest power set. It's absolutely nuts. Wow. Excuse me, guys. Alright. So he's replying, kind of trying to push back on this narrative. Because it seems like Sakazuki's like, how could you fuck this up? But it's like, dude, the Gorosei couldn't accomplish this. They got fucked up too. So like, it's not just Borsalino's fault, you know? Give my man some slack, dog. I know it's easier said than done in his position, but look, you have literal, like, the higher-ups, the people you work for, like, already know, like they were there. They know what happens. They don't need to be briefed on it. Like, and they know it's not Borsalino's fault. Have you ever killed a close friend? Was he the one who killed Vegapunk? I forget. I think he might have been. I think he might have shot Vegapunk with a laser. Man, you got a big head. I'm Borsalino, a Navy sailor. How much can you pay, huh? This arrest is just an excuse. What you really want is my brain. How much can you pay in research funds? Oh, you're funny. And this is what it'll look like. And I'm going to call it Egghead. Wow. So he was the one who named the island. Dude, and Kizaru helped him set it up. That's crazy, dude. Along with Kuma and what's his name? Sentamaru. Dude, that's awesome. And then obviously Bonnie's there as well. We're building the future 500 years ahead. I could use a hand, Borsalino. Wow. Him carrying all those steel beams on his back. That's wild. You know I'm an admiral now, right? But he's like, he clearly has a soft spot to him because he actually, like, he liked Vegapunk and he liked these guys. Like, they were his friends. This was interesting. I think it was some much needed, like, humanization for Borsalino. For Kizaru. So, like, yeah, he's the one, yeah, right, he stabbed him. He stabbed the Stella. And then saw him fall. I guess that's what did him in more than anything else. It wasn't necessarily Luffy throwing him into the ship. It was everything. And he's crying. Holy shit. You want to know if I did a sloppy job, Sakazuki? Oh shit, he's pissed. If you have time to sit there and doubt me, then come over here and see my work for yourself, you ungrateful brat. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. Holy fuck, I did not expect him to say that. So is Kizaru technically like Sakazuki's senior? He's crying. Dude, and his mouth is like waving and he's... Holy shit, I did not expect this like level of emotion from Kizaru. Like, he always seemed like too cool for school, but like finally something happened. Like, he had to kill his friend and like attack his other friends. I'm sorry, brother. Don't even start. Oh, wow. And even a human moment from Akainu. Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's... Honestly, that's like... That is the most human moment we've seen from either of these characters. Like, even just Akainu... Like, not, like, ordering him around, not taking him to task, like, hearing what he had to say, and, like, actually responding to it with, like, some level of, like, empathy. But, like, he's the one who ordered him there. So it's, like, at the end of the day, like, of course Kizaru's like, fuck off. Like, man, I don't need your fucking sympathy. Fuck the hell off. Just, like, stop, you know, chewing me out. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, so, yeah, that's crazy, dude. Wow. And, like, you could see the whole island is, like, just burning. It's so quiet. Are they done partying? Sounds like they only had one mug each. I didn't think Luffy would feel so down. I mean, I know we didn't fulfill our goal, but... a Rayquaza, a ride off of Egghead. Oh shit. It was the 5 Elders, a Navy Admiral, CP0, the Seraphim, and a blockade of battleships. Dude, Frankie looks dope as fuck with that cowboy hat. That looks awesome. It's such a miracle that we escaped that hell. I still can't entirely wrap my mind around it. I mean, yeah, honestly, it is pretty miraculous. Like, if it wasn't for the giant robot, they would have been fucked, dude. Like, I don't think they would have been able to get out of there. Even as strong as they are now, and as strong as the Giants are, like, if it wasn't for the robot unleashing, like, Joy Boy hockey, like, that shit was not gonna happen. It's such a miracle that we escaped that. Yeah, I'm going to read that line again. It was the 5 Elders, a Navy Admiral, CP0, the Seraphim, and a blockade of battleships. It's such a miracle that we escaped that hell. I still can't entirely wrap my mind around it. And I totally agree. Still, this is pathetic. He's one of the 4 emperors now, and he's moping over one geezer dying. Oh, come on, Zoro. Fuck off, bro. Huh? She's awake. Okay. So we have the evil one. We have Lilith. Nice. I'm still kind of speculating that Lilith might be in leagues with York. Just gonna put it out there. Like, she is the evil one. She is the evil one. I mean, she's, yeah. Just saying. Woo, huh? I'm so glad. Are you okay, Lilith? I forget what happened to her. Like, how did she end up fucked up and incapacitated? Looks like Usopp's building something. That's cool. Sanji doctoring, or no, Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring. Yayo, yayo. Okay, anyway. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, shit. Oh, the Giants. Oh, they're sitting in like one big-ass chair. Oh, dude. I hope we get to explore the giant ship a little bit, because it's fucking massive, dude. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, we're in a cabin on the giant ship. Everything's huge here. This is tough to admit, but out of all the Vegapunks, we failed to bring anyone else but you. We're so sorry. Wow, so Lilith is the one that made it out. That's crazy. Atlas knocked you out. I think that's why. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Atlas knocked her out. I think that's why. Don't worry, I've just heard the whole story. You heard it from whom? Now give me a minute to cry. Wah! What part of you is evil again? I mean, evil people can feel sad for their friends and loved ones as well, right? It is interesting. Yeah, like, what part of her is evil? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, she just likes weapons, I guess. Like, weapons and, like, fucking shit up. She's, like, kind of a rowdy fucker. Okay, I'm hungry. You recover quick. Oh, you want food? The Giants put out some fruit on the table. I guess it's because Vegapunk cut greed out of his brain. Huh. Interesting. It's interesting that they keep saying greed. I always thought it was gluttony, but I guess it's more or less one and the same, right? Or 2 sides of the same coin, at least. Oh, watch out. It's gloomy up there. Damn it, I gave him my word. I said I'd save the old apple man. Oh. So Luffy's being a little gloomer-doomer up top. Just because, you know, he said he... And, you know, fair enough. He couldn't save someone that he said he wanted to save, right? That's the whole thing with him and Ace. Like, that's something that upset him before, so it's understandable it would upset him now as well. And of course he's eating these giant grapes or whatever. Luffy's in really bad shape. He's so depressed, he's only eaten 5 bunches of grapes. 5 bunches. Look how big the food is. Holy shit. Elbaf, I hope everything is, like, massive. It's got to be, like, some Jack and the Beanstalk type shit, right? That seems like plenty. He's so depressed, he only ate half, 1/5 of what he would normally eat. Ah, I see. So you were feeling sad about me, Luffy. Well, don't worry. I've just heard it all. What do you mean? What do you keep saying you heard it? I was crying earlier because I was sad about everyone else's death. But it is only death by your concept of it. I mean, that's true. One of them survived. They are one person just split into, like, different aspects, different bodies, right? You see, the truth is, in short, they're all alive. Yeah, because we also know that where the head is. That is broadcasting. Oh shit, they're all alive. Okay, inside of her, because they upload their thoughts and stuff to Punk Records. But wouldn't that mean York has all the information as well? Like she might have all the knowledge that Lilith has, most likely. Interesting. Okay. But to you, they're dead. What? I don't get it. Are they ghosts? My point is, what? Okay. In short, they're all alive. What? But I didn't even see that part. But to you, they're dead. Well, I don't get it. My point. Are they ghosts? My point is, you did keep your promise to me, so don't feel sad, Luffy. Yo! Straw Hat, feeling better now? Okay, nice. Okay. I think Stella's death was a weird plot point considering that his brain literally wasn't harmed and the rest of his body is only remote controlled. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I think... I guess now that you mention it, it's fair to say, but it's still like the act of, watching somebody die or killing... or, like killing someone, even if it's just their likeness, it's still, it can still be an emotional thing. Like, obviously, like, the Stella was the original body, and the original body was killed, right? Like, that body is dead. So, even if the head exists, and a lot of, like, the memories and the capabilities, like the scientific knowledge exists, through Lilith or through York, there's still, like, there's still, like, these different personality elements that, like, were manifested by the separation of the consciousness, like the kind of division of the consciousness, right? So it's interesting to think about. I definitely want to stew on that more. Maybe I'll have more to say about it next time I stream. But I do kind of need to start winding towards the end here. But, obviously we're going to finish the chapter. Straw Hat, feeling better now? Hey, giant guys. Thanks for coming to save us. Yeah, are you ready now? Shall we feast? Bring out the food and the drink. Zoro, Luffy's better. Yeah. I've been waiting for this. Eat all you want. Ga ba 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 ba. I can see Saul when we get to Elbaf. Aw, and she's hugging Chopper. Oh, dude, I'm so happy for Robin, man. Like, I don't even mind that, like, Saul survived. Like, I know some people were like, what, Saul? Like, Oda never kills anyone, not even in flashbacks anymore. But I think it's more like, it makes sense. Like, when has Aokiji ever killed anyone with his eyes? Aokiji is not, like, someone who takes pleasure in murdering like Akainu does. So, I think it makes sense. And, like, Saul was his friend. And he let Robin live. Like, so, yeah, it doesn't bother me or surprise me. Like, it surprised me, but it definitely doesn't bother me. Like, I think of all the people in a flashback, he's the one of the people that makes the most sense. He's a D. Like, he has all these, like, different aspects to his character. He's involved with O'Hara and Robin's mother and all this other crazy stuff. So, like, there's definitely things can be gleaned from Saul. So you better call him. Better call Saul. Anyway. We can see Saul when we get to Elbaf. I'm so happy for you, Robin. I liked that toast you gave earlier, Straw Hat. Vegapunk said that whoever finds the One Piece will run the whole world. Whew. That's interesting, because I don't think Luffy would like to do that. Who do you think's going to be the king of the pirates? That's the whole reason I went to sea. Okay. Interesting. I don't care if you guys end up as my enemies. En route to the storied land. Okay. You know it's going to be me in the end. You know it's going to be me in the end? Okay, so nice. And here we get the big toast with everyone, finally. I don't care if you guys end up as my enemies. You know it's going to be me in the end. Nice. So now they're all partying. And we know Vegapunk believed in Luffy as well. We heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Not Speed. The horse from from the other series, from Wano. But no, from Vegapunk's mouth. You know it's going to be me in the end. Woo, cheers! The ship charts a course northeast. Oh shit, here we go. En route to the storied lands. Yahaha! Oh, Elbaf, home of the giants. Warland, New World, Elbaf. Come on. Someone's saying, come on, ... Are we about to get some Shanks shit? I feel like if we were ever going to run into Shanks, Elbaf would be the time. Woo. Well, it looks like we've finally done it, lads. We've finally gotten to the end of what's it called? Of Egghead. So we did it. We did it. We did it. We got to the end of Egghead. And next time, we're getting into Elbaf, man. I'm so fucking excited for Elbaf, dude. I'm going to click next chapter just to get a preview of what we're going to do next time. Okay, so it's you know, like no cover story, or no, there's a cover story, but no like color page kind of giving like new arc starting today. Like there's probably going to be a couple in between chapters, and that's to be expected. This is One Piece after all. But anyway, guys, super fun to read through this section with you all, and yeah, I mean, I'm so excited to get into Elbaf, man. I've been waiting for this for like 20 years. No, I mean, I've been reading since what? Like when I was like 18, 17, 18. So, I don't know, over 10 years for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, like, it's heating up. We're getting some good stuff here. And I really was not expecting that like emotional, cathartic moment between the admirals. Like that's crazy, because those guys, besides Aokiji, like we've never seen Kizaru or Sakazuki display that level of emotion, and I think I don't know. I'm just really excited to see what we get. I feel like from everything I haven't been spoiled to anything specifically about Elbaf, but like from like there's been a couple like images I've seen and like that kind of like give me a hint as to what some things that might be coming, but I don't know like broad overarching story stuff. So like I'm just kind of interested to see where it goes. I hope it's like a classic style One Piece adventure arc where like, you know, characters have to like explore and there's like places that they're not supposed to go and they piss people off, and then you learn about like, you know, kind of cool. Yeah, and it feels like, I hope it's like really like kind of, I'm not saying I don't want it to be connected to the larger story of One Piece, because it's obviously going to be, right? Like this is where like all the Ohara like library stuff is going to be. We're going to get a reunion with Saul and Robin. Like I hope like Usopp gets a lot of time to shine, obviously, because he's been wanting to go to Elbaf for so long. He's reunited with his heroes, Dory and Brogy. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Oda cooks up for us, man. Like this is some exciting shit. Part of the reason I really wanted to get through Egghead was just, and not because Egghead was great, dude. Egghead was a great arc, super fun, super interesting. We learned a lot more about the world. We needed this time with Vegapunk. Like it was necessary to get Egghead, but I'm ready. I'm ready for Elbaf, bro. I'm ready to get some crazy lore. I'm ready to learn about ancient history shit. I'm ready to get like, I want it to be like classic, like kind of adventure piece type shit where you're like kind of like a Skypiea, like essentially. Like I want everything to be huge. I want them to be like climbing stairs that are like way too big for them to climb. I want there to be like a Valhalla. Like I'm so about it, dude. I'm so excited. Yeah, I can't wait to read again. So I probably won't get to read again probably until like maybe like Thursday or Friday, unfortunately, at least not on stream, of course, and that's when I do my reading. But I'm sure we'll get back into it soon. If I can get back into it sooner than that, I will. But I will be streaming again very soon. So anyway, guys, look out for that. And thanks again for joining me on this adventure through One Piece. Thank you, Doji, for joining us. Always a great contributor. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So thanks again, and peace out.